Mavericks look for their third win in a row tonight as they take on the hapless Sacramento Kings. We'll get you ready for tonight's game coming up next on the DLLS Mavs pregame show. What's up? It's the DLLS Mavs pregame show live in our downtown Dallas DLLS Sports Studios. Kevin Gray alongside our DLLS Mavs analyst Bobby Curler. We are DLLS Mavs, your favorite guys, covering your favorite team as they look for their third straight win as they take on the Sacramento Kings. Hello, finally returning to the American Airlines Center after a 6-game road trip. Appreciate you all of you hanging out with us here on the DLLS Mavs pregame show. We'll let you know who's in, who's out. We'll look at what you need to know for tonight's game, and we'll be talking to our DLLS Mavs beat writer Ron Harrod Jr. live from the American Airlines Center on this tremendous Thursday evening. Bobby Curler, what's going on?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. I had a really, really big and also really late lunch, so it's probably going to be a one-meal day for me today.
What you had for lunch today?
I ate at a fast cash Tex-Mex place nearby.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But I was hung up during lunch doing some work, and so it was like 2:30, and I hadn't eaten lunch yet. And I'm like, all right, I got to do something.
As is a late lunch.
So I loaded up on protein and meats and various other things, and so I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling kind of like I want to take a nap. But we got some really exciting basketball coming up, and I know that's going to keep me awake.
Sure. Or the two, Cokes you might have later on tonight, Mark Stein.
I don't drink soda. I do drink
coffee.
Though.
You do, yeah. So you get your caffeine.
I do drink coffee
from your coffee. I had a nice shrimp Caesar salad for lunch today. That was pretty good, actually, from an unnamed Italian restaurant.
That sounds wonderful.
Downtown.
I love a good salad for lunch.
Yeah, it was good, man. It was actually made very well. I was pleasantly surprised. It was made very well. Shout out to JP Cantrell in the chat. Luke Byrne, all the way from Australia here in Dallas. Shout out to you. Sarah, I see you. Good to see you here in the chat as well as the Mavericks take on the Sacramento Kings tonight as they look for their third straight win. They take on a Kings team that's lost 17 of their last 18 games coming into tonight as the Mavericks are a 7.5-point favorite against Sacramento. You can watch the game tonight on KFAA Channel 29 or on WFAA Channel 8 in the local market with tip-off at 7:30 p.m. tonight with your Mavericks, of course, coming into tonight's game. 21-36 on the year, 14-16 at the AAC. Meanwhile, the Sacramento Kings, 13 in checks notes, 47 on the season, 4-27 away from Sacramento so far this year. Of course, the Mavericks now tied for 11th in the West with the Memphis Grizzlies after their loss last night. The Grizzlies still do hold the tiebreaker over the Mavericks, so they're technically still in 11th with the Mavericks being at 12. That could change tomorrow as the Mavericks welcome in the Memphis Grizzlies on the second night of a back-to-back. The Mavericks, of course, finished up their 6-game road trip with back-to-back wins over the Indiana Pacers and the Brooklyn Nets to come into tonight's game where they begin a 3-game homestand on the first night of a back-to-back against Sacramento tonight with Memphis tomorrow. And then they welcome in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder on Sunday evening, where your Mavericks so far this year, 12-13 against teams below 500 and 11-26 so far against the Western Conference this year. Meanwhile, the Sacramento Kings, 13-47 on the year, dead last, of course, in the Western Conference. A team, as I mentioned, lost 17 of their last 18 games. Recently had a 15-game losing streak, did the Sacramento Kings. They come into tonight on the second night of a back-to-back themselves after getting blown out last night in Houston, 128-97, where Keegan Murray had to leave the game with a left ankle sprain. He's not going to play tonight for Sacramento, who is just 1-10 and 1-9 in their last 10 games, 5-17 against teams below 500 this year, and an abysmal 9-31 against the Western Conference this year. They're on the second night of a back-to-back. They'll continue their road trip on Sunday when they take on Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers. I'll let you know where both these teams come into tonight as we look forward to more tank talk for my guy Bobby Karalla.
Kevin, are you a gamer?
I used to be. Not as much anymore.
Okay.
This
one's going to be tough then. Tanner, are you a gamer?
A little. Not really. Yeah.
You should have thought about this analogy before you approached the both of us with this during this particular.
All right, if you're in chat and you play video games, please let me know.
There we go. All right, there we go.
Someone throw me a freaking bone here.
Do we have a bone to throw, please?
All right. So if we're talking about MOBAs,
I'm talking about what?
Massive online. Well, I don't know if that's what it stands for. Multiplayer online battle. Something massive online.
Don't ask me a Tanner. Like
League of Legends, Pokemon Unite, games like that.
Okay.
It is team versus team.
Got it. Okay.
All right. It is 5v5 or 4v4 or 10v10 or 100v100. Well, characters in these games have different classes. Okay. You have your more offensive oriented. You have ones that are very frail but very fast, can swoop in and out of battle.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Okay.
You have ones that are kind of good at everything, but not really like bad at anything and not great at anything. They're just sort of like fine at everything. You know. And then you have your tanks.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
You have your tanks. You have your characters that can go in there right on the front line, right? Go right into the enemy and kind of occupy some space physically, you know, deal out damage,
Okay.
sustain a lot of damage.
Okay.
But mostly you're kind of like a meat shield for your more frail characters maybe that are behind that want to attack from distance.
Oh, okay. All right.
Or that want to swoop in and out, but like, you know, if you're engaging the enemy, then they can't worry about the guys that are dealing the damage. They're worried about you.
Sure.
And usually the tank characters have effects, you know, whether it's crowd control or they're stunning people or they can pick them up and move them.
We are,
whatever. You know, and I think the value in a tank character and the value in tanking is that you get pummeled. All right, you get beaten up pretty bad.
You do.
You lose a lot of games. How many games have the Kings lost?
47 out of 60.
They've played 60 games. They've only played 60 games. They've already lost 47.
47 out of 60.
Oh my God! I mean, they are tanking.
They've won. They've lost more games. They had a 15-game losing streak. More losing games in a row than they've won all season long.
Wow. You know, and that's the kind of tank proficiency that the Mavs can only hope to aspire to. But the Kings they're very unselfish, just like a tank character.
Okay.
They're getting beaten up by everyone in the NBA, and they're probably going to get beat up by the Mavs tonight. But they're dealing out damage. If the Kings lose this game, it's going to hurt the Mavs.
That's true.
You know, like they're going to deal damage to the Mavs' lottery odds. Sure, everyone is beating them up real bad, but the Kings are the ones that are going to get the last laugh. You know, or maybe the Mavs can out-tank the tankers. I just think it's really interesting. You know, I like playing tank characters. They're a little more defensive. They're a little more – they're never going to put up the flashiest stats. They're never going to put up the most KOs or get the most assists or score the most points. But you can't win without them.
That's true.
All right? Losing in a league where winning is everything, losing is inevitable. And so if you're going to lose, you might as well be the best at it. And the Kings are the best at it, just like Slowbro is the best tank in Pokemon Unite. Vaporeon right now is the best tank in Pokemon Unite. Of course, if you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. The Kings are out-tanking everybody else. It is unbelievable to see. I am honored to even be in their presence.
How have they escaped like some of the criticism that
they just suck?
Okay, maybe that's what they just stink. Okay.
I think the thing with them is like it's kind of, you know, they're obviously worse than the Mavs, but their situation is kind of like the Mavs is in that it's not like they have a bunch of young dudes.
Yeah.
Like the Jazz can even kind of explain it away because, okay, they're sitting some of their older players and even some of their younger guys now. But for the long time, it was like, all right, well, Keontae George, Isaiah Collier, Taylor Hendricks before they traded him for Jaren Jackson Jr. Like, okay, yeah, we're building towards something, but they're all young. What do? Expect us to win? The Kings have a bunch of 27-year-olds.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
They should be better than this, so the league can't punish them for tanking. They're just really bad.
They just stink. And they stink a lot because this is a team that is dead last in the Western Conference and careening toward a potential #1 overall pick. And the Tankathon Bowl series rolls on as the Mavericks have taken the first 2 games with wins over the Pacers and the Brooklyn Nets. They look to make it 3 in a row tonight on the first night of a back-to-back, as the Mavericks will be severely shorthanded, which we'll tell you about here just a few moments when our guy Ron Herrod Jr. joins. But look, man, The Mavericks have won 2 games in a row. Obviously, they're playing hard. The guys that are available are playing hard. And they're taking on a Kings team that basically has no one available to play, as well as they've got a bunch of guys that are injured or have had surgery or going to have surgery here in the very near future. And for the Mavericks, this is their first home game. Check this out. In 3 weeks, they haven't played a home game since they lost and played against the San Antonio Spurs back on February 5th. It's been literally 3 weeks.
Did you see NBA official turn that game into like a mixtape?
I did.
They did
see
it.
that.
They did a day in the life.
They did a day in the life of the refs.
They did a get ready with me video for James Williams.
Yes, Gucci Mane was all over the place for the NBA refs. Get ready with me day. They took it from like 11:30 a.m. through the entirety of the game and the day. I thought it was kind of fascinating, but also like, get real. Like, we don't need this.
It was cool. I mean, they didn't edit in it, or they must have edited it out, I should say, all of the videos of them getting booed.
That's true.
Harangued, threatened.
By the way, the Mavericks trying to break a 5-game losing streak at home. It's been a while since they've won a game. Played a game at the AAC. It's been a long time since they've won a game at the AAC. As they're on a 5-game losing streak at home coming into tonight.
You know who they need to do that for is when Bill Kennedy comes back. I would watch that one.
I would watch a day in the life of Bill Kennedy.
That would be funny.
Yeah, like as he makes his return.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll be back by the playoffs.
No, they got to turn that into like a doc.
Yeah.
Oh, follow Bill Kennedy all season long.
Yeah.
It's amazing calls.
I need this to be blown up.
I would not mind that at all. Hopefully Bill Kennedy's back for the playoffs because we've been missing Bill Kennedy and his epic calls. Probably won't be a lot of epic calls tonight at the American Airlines Center. Let's just face it. These two teams aren't very good. I don't know what kind of basketball we're going to get tonight. What kind of basketball do you think we're going to get tonight?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I shudder to think what's in store for us tomorrow. You know, this is going to be the better game.
Have you seen the Grizzlies injury report already?
Well, I don't. You were telling me about it earlier.
Nasty work already, and one of them was listed out for personal reasons. He's actually no longer with the team anymore because Kyle Anderson took a buyout. He's signed with the Minnesota Timberwolves, according to reports about an hour or so ago. So there's that. And you're right, Luke. 3 home games in 4 days, and then back on the road for 2 weeks. That's right, because starting after that would be on Tuesday, March 3rd, the Mavericks start a 6-game road trip. So they'll play the Kings, the Grizzlies, and the Thunder 3 games in 4 days. And then starting on Tuesday, they'll be on the road for 6 straight games. As the month of March schedule, yikes.
Feels like they've already played so many road games. How do they have more?
Well, they played a bazillion games. And you know what? It's funny because
they've played 30 games at home and still only 26 on the road.
Only 26 on the road. Like, I thought it was
They've been gone forever.
They have. And I thought it would have been really cool. Like, remember at the start of the year, we're like, oh, man, they got, 15 of their first 18 games at home to start the season. I was like, oh, this might be actually kind of cool for them to be at home a lot. You know, the whole Cooper Flagg era gets started. My gosh, that was abysmal. Like, I didn't think it would be as long and feel as long as it did when they played that many games at home. And it felt like it was forever.
I mean, after tonight, they're only going to have 10 home games left the rest of the season.
Yeah. They played all of them at the beginning of the year, for sure. Sarah says she would also watch a Bill Kennedy reality show.
I think it'd be good.
I think it'd actually be pretty good. Bill Kennedy's hella entertaining, so yeah, it would be fun to watch. Season series tied at 1 game apiece between these two teams, so the winner of tonight's game will win the season series. The last time these two teams got together was back on what was January the 6th when the Mavericks won on the road. Excuse me. Yeah. Was it on the road? I can't remember. I don't know.
The Mavs did win a game against the Kings on the road.
It was. That was the January 6th game, 100-98.
Are you sure?
It's whichever one Bobby missed is the one they won.
No, they lost the game that I missed. Wait a minute.
No, they won because
yes.
Ron and Kevin, the whole pregame.
This is the only
like,
matchup in Dallas this year
Kings
between
suck.
these two. Yeah.
We're like,
so I was here for a loss?
You were here for the first one.
I don't know.
Because the Mavericks won 100-98 the last time.
I was not here on December 27th. The Mavs lost that game.
Okay. The Mavs lost?
I was here on Gen 6 when the Mavs won.
Okay, so there you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Anthony Davis played in that game. Remember him?
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Cooper Flagg that day had 20 points in the win. DeMar DeRozan had 21 points in the loss. The Mavericks actually
Pizza, explain yourself.
Wait, what?
Mark Stein is in 2K26.
Wait,
Give
what?
me context.
Oh,
Give
please.
me context.
Look at that.
How?
And that was awful by me because I'm literally looking at my notes because I'm the one that wrote it down. It's the third and final regular season game between these two, and the only matchup in Dallas this year. So yes, the Mavericks and the Kings have split both games so far this season in Sacramento. The Mavericks winning the last time out, 100-98, back on January 6th. And yes, Anthony Davis did play that day, and we haven't seen him since. Someone we will see coming up here in just a moment, our DLS Mavs beat writer Ron Harrod Jr. live from the American Airlines Center. But before we get there, let's help you win some Monday night when it comes to Prize Picks.
That's right, Kevin. Tonight I'm going decently aggressive tonight.
Okay, all right.
I ended up winning last game, despite Chris Middleton not playing in the second half because he only played in the first half. Prize Picks was like, all right, yeah, you're good. So I won. So I'm going to try and make it 2 in a row today. DeMar DeRozan, more than 2.5 assists. Okay, I feel like the Mavs might bear down on him a little bit.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I mean, he gets like...
He might have to take all the shots
like
tonight.
4 or 5 a game.
Who else is going to take him tonight?
Well, not if they double him. Chris Middleton, more than 11.5 points.
He's
Najee Marshall, more than 14.5 points. And here's tonight's little interesting wrinkle. Marvin Bagley plus Maxime Reynolds.
Oh, wow, okay.
Rebounds, more than 18 combined. So if they add up to 19 rebounds or more, Reynolds. How do you say that in French? I don't know how you say it. Oh, well, you made it sound so easy.
Oh.
He's like a walking double-double. Marvin Bagley gets like 18 offensive rebounds a game, so I feel pretty good about this one. My $5 play would net me $20
Okay.
in cold hard cash.
Okay, I like what you're doing there.
That
okay.
would easily
That is
recoup what I
moderately
paid
aggressive
for
for
my lunch.
you. Okay.
If you want to play along, download Prize Picks today. Use promo code DLLS when making your first $5 lineup. Your account will be gifted $50 and free lineups to use anytime you like. Prize Picks, it is good to be right.
So Pizza explains, he says, very niche place I found him, my 2K My NBA mode. In the social media tab, I found him. He has his own AI
Oh, wow.
in the game that makes posts in that mode.
Oh, okay. I think I remember. So the last 2K game I played was like, 2K15 or something. And there was like a Twitter kind of like a.
Oh, wow.
Like insiders at the time would post about your guy. If you had like a big game, they'd be like, whoa, Bobby Carella scored 32. He's getting better.
That's funny. Shout out to our guy, Mark Stein. Yes, I did see the picture. Sarah, it made me sad. Let's go out to the American Airlines Center. Welcome in our DLS Mavs beat writer, Ron Harrod Jr. He knows sports. You can find him on X at Ron Knows Sports. Ron, what's going on?
Hey, everybody. Doing pretty good here for a very, very interesting Sacramento Kings versus Dallas Mavericks basketball game.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, I just think it'll be an interesting game. You know, Corey Jason Kidd, we will hopefully see some more of A.J. Johnson. He said that he did, well in his around 5 minutes played. So, we'll see.
He's been showing a lot of promise at the end of games.
I think Jason Kidd literally said that, though. Like, he literally said what Bobby just said. He said, man, it was only about 5 minutes, but he did some good things out there.
Dude, if A.J. Johnson plays 30 minutes tonight, I will do cartwheels live on this. I'll do something more than cartwheels. I'll try and do a backflip.
The fact that A.J. Johnson...
on camera. I'll try it.
The fact that A.J. Johnson can see minutes and Ryan Nembhard can't see minutes anymore, like, what's going on there?
Well, he's got unlimited games.
It's touche.
Yep.
Nemby doesn't.
Touche. Nick, Isaac, who's playing tonight, you could check the lineup and see. You could tell us, actually. You could tell us. In fact, we'll tell you. Actually,
I haven't seen the starters yet still.
Yeah, I've seen the starters yet. Yeah, I haven't seen the starters yet either. Probably going to jump scare us anyway. Let's let you know who's in and who's out, though, for both teams. Let's start with Sacramento.
I forgot to finish that one because I kept waiting for them to say.
Oh, Malik Monk?
Yeah, and then I forgot to do it.
So, Ron, can you tell us, is Malik Monk playing?
Is he playing? I can't actually tell you.
He was still questionable like 45 minutes before game time with the ankle injury. So who knows at this point?
Malik Monk is listed available to play.
Okay, so Malik Monk is available. Okay, there we go.
Everyone out there was wondering.
Who I saw, I think, is the worst finisher in the NBA based on percentage. As a driver, which I thought was kind of crazy. He was in the bottom 5. I think he's actually a relatively solid player. He's like, I guess, LaMelo Ball's diet.
You just wanted to get
has that,
LaMelo Ball in there. That's all you wanted to do. You just wanted to say
it's for the
LaMelo
bit
Ball.
at this point. It's for the bit
exactly.
At
It's
this
for the
point.
bit at this point. Exactly.
But they're both creative players. I use the word creative to describe Malik Monk and LaMelo Ball.
Well, the rest of the injury report for the Sacramento Kings goes a little something like this. Russell Westbrook, he's out with a right thigh contusion. Domantas Sabonis, of course, out with the left meniscus repair. Keegan Murray, he sprained his left ankle last night, so he's not playing. Malik Monk is available, as Bobby mentioned, with the right ankle soreness he's dealing with. Zach LaVine, right finger surgery, he's done for the year. DeAndre Hunter, he's got left eye surgery. He's out for the rest of the year. Dylan Cardwell been out for the last couple of weeks with a left ankle sprain, so he's not playing tonight. So DeMar DeRozan, go get it. go get it, because you're about the only guy worth. I mean, Maxime Renault, sure, why not? For the Mavericks, Cooper Flagg out again. He misses his 5th straight game with that left mid-foot sprain. Daniel Gafford finally going to get some rest tonight. He's out tonight with the right ankle injury manager. PJ Washington, who sprained his left ankle last night, or excuse me, a couple nights ago, he's going to be out for the Mavericks. Chris Middleton is available and good to go, suffering that right shoulder stinger against the Brooklyn Nets in the first half. Did not play in the second half, but he is available and good to go tonight. Miles Kelly is available, so is Moussa Cisse. Ryan Nembhard, though. Uh-oh. He pulled a Kevin. There it is. Jeez.
Musa is he crying that Musa Cisse is playing basketball?
I think he's choked up with emotion.
I'm not even. I'm literally just choked. I was gonna say Moose's back, and it almost cost me my life.
Please mark that. We need that. Yeah, please mark that.
Like Musa almost took him out. Wow.
You good over there? Musa got you all emotional and whatnot, man.
I'm excited. God,
the Moose is finally loose at the American Airlines Center. Yes, C-Mac. I don't know if he's, well, you can say he's ruined everything. I don't know. But Chris Middleton is making his Mavericks home debut tonight, Ron, for the Mavericks.
How many Middleton jerseys are in the house, Ron?
I didn't see one.
Oh, wow.
I did. Najee Marshall did replace Anthony Davis, though, on the banner outside the arena.
We got the knife on a banner?
It's him and Kyrie,
yeah.
Dude,
I think it used to be
banner.
AD and Kyrie. They just literally replaced AD and put Najee Marshall. Like it's the exact same banner.
No Coop?
Stars up there.
Coop and Clay are on a side banner.
Coop's on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're on a side banner on the other side of the arena. So.
Dude, hell yeah, Najee.
So there you go. That gets us to what else did Jason Kidd have to say prior to tonight's game? Speaking of Chris Middleton, apparently it's terrible that he's coaching him again.
Yeah, Jason Kidd made a joke in pregame. I think it was Christian Clark of The Athletic just asked him, like, what is it to coach Chris Middleton again? He said terrible. And then there was an awkward pause. And then he said, kind of got into it like he's just a technician. He's just, a grown up, and he's been working with Coop and just kind of all those things. He's a, a good voice just to have in the locker room. Jason Kidd even says, like, crap, we're playing through this guy, which I understand might trigger some Mavericks fans, but it's the truth. They actually in some games have literally closed the game playing through Chris Middleton. I got a chance to see him in warm-ups. I mean, the guy's a technician. He does not miss a shot. It's like watching Clay. When you get to the Clay level, the Chris Middleton level, warm-ups, they make warm-ups look almost too easy. Then you see other players come out there, and it's like, oh, okay, so every player doesn't look this good, even with no one guarding them. That's how easy Klay Thompson and Chris Middleton make even the routine warm-up kind of look. So he's just that kind of player. He's a veteran, mature player.
I mean, Chris Middleton is an NBA champion. He's played in some of the biggest games that the NBA has had to offer and has come through. I mean, the funniest part at one point, obviously it's absurd now, but at one point, we was looking over, some folks were looking over in Milwaukee like, hey, should Chris Middleton be the number one option over there, given what was happening at the time? But obviously, absurd. But he's been there and done that, man.
He's a great duo.
Yeah, like he played really well to help them win a championship. So, he's a veteran in this game and knows what he's doing. Shout out to Galkachin, who says that banner must look sharp with Najee on it. It's a good dad joke. Yeah, I see what you're doing there, Galkachin. Nice job. Let's get to our Mavericks player spotlight real quick. We'll take a look at Brandon Williams, Brandon Williams had himself a career night the other night against the Brooklyn Nets. Check this out, 19 points, 10 assists. For his first ever double-double in a Mavericks uniform. Third career double-double for him as he went for 19 points, 9 of 11 from the field, very efficient.
Bagley starting minutes.
Oh, my gosh. I knew this was going to be a jump scare. Marvin Bagley starting minutes.
What's wrong with that? He's played well.
It's Max Christie, Najee Marshall, Caleb Martin, Chris Middleton, Marvin Bagley.
Bagley's
starting
playing well.
for the Mavs tonight,
Why is
according
that a
to
jump
Luke.
scare?
Well, it's 2026, and Chris Middleton and Marvin Bagley are in the starting lineup for
I'm
the Dallas
sorry.
Mavericks.
Bagley's averaging like a.
No, I'm not saying he's not playing well.
Bagley is the best big on the team.
Look, again, I'm not saying he's not playing well. It's just the idea of Chris Middleton and Marvin Bagley in the same lineup together in the year of our Lord 2026 in Dallas is still rather jarring to me, to be quite honest. But at the same time, it is what it is. Yeah, Sarah, 2 blocks was crazy for Brandon Williams.
Anyone's a jump scare, it's Caleb Martin.
Well, I mean, we got a little more used to Caleb Martin starting minutes because,
Wait, how many games
around.
is Caleb Martin start? Are we going towards 10 games started for Caleb Martin? Like it's not been 1 or 2 games. Which, if it's anywhere near 10 games, I think that's
11th
really
start.
a of the season. Oh,
11th
my
start.
God. That
I don't know. I mean,
alone is a microcosm of the season.
I think that you should probably. I mean, the starting lineup should be worse than it is if they want to lose this game. Like they're still going to win this game.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, they were a 7.5 point favorite coming into tonight.
The Kings are very bad.
Oh yeah, and the line kept going up. Like it started off at like 5.5, and it kept going up throughout the day. Yeah.
I saw Westbrook getting some work done. I think his thigh, his quad. He was talking
thigh
with
contusion.
Tyson Chandler. So he was getting some work done. I didn't even see the other guys. They probably aren't even traveling since a lot of those other guys are out for the season for the team. This team is beat down. Like when they go to the bench, it's going to be players that Mavs fans are going to be like, "Who is that guy?" And I'll probably be like, "Who's that again?"
Yeah.
Ron, it is your job to know them.
By the way, does that
I
say
was
Neek?
joking.
Oh,
There you go. By the way, does that say Neek Clifford, Preston Achua, DeMar DeRozan? Is that
I'm assuming Devin Carter.
Devin Carter and Maxime Reynaud is your starting 5 for Sacramento?
Precious Achua in 2026.
Good gracious, man. Chris Middleton, Marvin Bagley, Preston Achua starting an NBA game on the same floor at the same time. My goodness. The X factor for what will be every game for the remainder of the season is nobody get hurt. Okay, we've had enough of that. So nobody get hurt because it's too much. PJ Washington missed tonight's game with the ankle sprain. Did kids say anything about Cooper Flagg in terms of any update on him prior to tonight's game?
Yeah, he just said that he's day to day. There was no deep analysis, just that he's day to day. Which I guess if he's day to day, he's close, I guess. But knowing this team, it might be a week.
I would love to eat a bologna sandwich. Sounds really nice. A nice fried bologna. Toast the bread, put a little butter on that bread. Yummy.
Struggle meal.
He says, "See, your meal is called the struggle meal."
What? Why? What is that? What do you mean?
I mean, nobody's just going out just to,
Yeah, it's like eating
bologna
like those
sandwiches.
ramen noodles
Yeah.
from the pack.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know,
Eating
man.
from the
Well, I don't know.
can.
I guess that is a little glimpse of my background, I guess.
No. Okay.
That was a nice
No,
treat.
struggle
This
meal.
and bologna? Bologna sandwiches are delicious.
struggle-
With some
struggle meal's it.
applesauce.
With mustard.
Applesauce
Mustard
is
and
goated.
cheese
Ooh,
and
no
pickles.
mustard.
Applesauce is
Mustard,
Wait, time
pickles,
out.
and cheese. Let's go.
mustard,
That's
pickles,
such
and
a
cheese
big
on a
difference.
bologna sandwich?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Pickles?
boy, that's a lot.
I
Tanner.
love pickles.
Oh my
wow.
God.
Put pickles on anything.
Oh,
I have
jeez.
pickle dip at my
Pickles
condo
make
right
me
now.
sickle.
Did you just say pickled
Oh,
dip?
that's great.
Yeah, it's delicious. Every time I
great.
brought it to a party, all of it gets eaten. So y'all are missing out.
Sarah.
Keep it at the parties, dude.
Sarah.
Not here.
Keep it at the parties.
Anything is a struggle meal if you eat it while struggling.
This is true.
That's true. I've had about 6,000 struggle meals in a row.
I love Sarah. She's so smart. That's hilarious. That sent me. That's really good.
Touche.
Touche. Ron, good to see you. Have fun at the American Airlines Center taking in tonight's interesting game between the
I'll
Kings
try.
and the Mavericks. Okay. All right. We'll talk to you post game, man. Appreciate it.
Bye, Ron.
See See you, everybody.
Oh, we got it in just before we got cut off. There we go. That'll do it for us here on the DLS Mavs.
Let's play some basketball.
Can you mark that, please? Thank you.
The sad part is that I don't know if we already talked about this. Well, one of the sad parts, the Mavs and Grizz are tied right now in tank.
I did mention that, yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
after tonight, the Mavs will probably be 8th. So
And after tomorrow, they'll be even more.
They'll be even more 8th. Yep, exactly.
Pelicans need to get some wins, man. Pelicans are playing the Jazz 2
I
games
like
in a
what
row.
Toji said. I'm gonna bring you all pickle dip on lottery night.
No, you're not.
I will bring it.
You can bring it. All right.
I'm gonna
Will
put
we
it.
be here to receive it?
I'm gonna put it in a different container and tell you it's something different.
I
why would you do
will be
that?
able to sense it. All right. I can
Why would you
feel.
do that?
I
'Cause it'd be
understand
hilarious.
when pickles are within like a mile of me.
I'm bringing it. I'm
I can
marking it on my
feel it.
phone right now.
I'm a
Nah.
dill pickle person, like on the side. Like if you cut a dill pickle in half, and like put it as like
It's
a
just
side.
Hey, happy birthday, Bobby! Here's some dip that I made for your birthday. And then you're like, oh,
yeah. Why is it green and vinegary and
It's
smells
not green.
awful?
It's white. You can't. It's white.
Yeah.
Speaking
I'll
of
bet.
birthdays, real quick before we get off here, happy birthday to the GOAT, Mark Followell. Today's his birthday.
And he mentioned apparently today is Rose's birthday too. It's
Whose?
Rolando Blackman's birthday, I guess.
Mm.
It's
Him
also
and Rolando
today.
Blackman share a birthday together.
That's what Mark said.
Oh wow!
Unless which he's not going to be wrong about.
I bet you our resident historians should know that. Like off the top, is that no? I'm just joking.
It's also Erykah Badu's birthday.
Oh wow! So it's Rolando Blackman, Mark Followell, and Erykah Badu's birthday today. Wow!
Wow. I share my birthday with Dennis Rodman, so yeah.
There you go.
Probably the most famous Dennis, right?
Most famous Dennis.
Dennis the Menace?
Not
Oh,
a real
no.
person. I think Dennis
But
Rodman's
you
more
didn't
famous
say that
than
to be a
Dennis
real
the Menace.
person. You just said the most famous
famous
Dennis.
Dennis.
Rodman's more famous than the Menace. Come on.
I don't know.
Dude.
Probably.
I'm going to do a poll.
Trust me. He's more famous.
Oh, Luke says that's correct. Just announced in the arena. So shout out to Rolando
There you
Blackman
go.
and Mark
Look,
Followell.
pickle
It's their
juice
birthday.
good for recovery. Thanks, Sarah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pickle juice is good for recovery.
Thank you, Jen.
maybe
I
I'll
used to
drink some after
pickle
this game.
brine directly as a kid. I have not drank pickle brine directly. At least I haven't done that.
It's disgusting.
Oh wow. Tanner, appreciate you making us look good
Anyways.
as always. Thank you, sir.
Heinous.
Oh wow. That's our DLS Mavs analyst Bobby Curl. I'm your
You
host. Kevin
people
Gray.
disgust me. You freak me
Hey,
out.
No, wait. You gotta say something nice before we go. You don't say. You gotta say something.
Some of
nice.
you are okay sometimes.
Good enough.
We all silly like the mayor.